A man in Milton found dead in his home last Friday. Santa Rosa County deputies discovered Allen Phillips was shot in the chest. Sheriff Bob Johnson says it was Phillips' wife, Tequila Phillips, who pulled the trigger.
WEAR's Karis Harmon joining us now, and she was arrested in Wetumpka.
And she'll be headed to Santa Rosa County sometime this week, Sue. The sheriff's office saying they believe Allen Phillips was shot days before they even discovered his body. Deputies responded to a welfare check at a home on Trinity Church Road in Milton last Friday after Allen Phillips' son claimed he was worried about his father, saying they had not heard from Phillips in days.
The son keeps calling his dad. Dad doesn't answer. So one thing leads to another. He starts calling Tequila.
48-year-old Tequila Phillips. Sheriff Johnson says is 68-year-old Allen Phillips' wife. Johnson saying she was evasive about her husband's whereabouts when family members asked.
He starts calling Tequila. Tequila starts making excuses. Oh, he'll get back to you. He'll get back to you. They had enough of that after a few days, called us.
Allen Phillips was found dead inside of the home after deputies forced entry. His body found in what the sheriff's office calls the later stages of decomposition. Evidence revealing a fatal gunshot wound to his chest, a firearm, and a shell casing.
Tequila, his wife, we believe shot him a week prior.
I can't believe this happened, really. I mean, it was a shock to me, you know. If I would have heard them fighting or something all the time, maybe I would have called the police or something.
A neighbor says everything appeared to be normal.
I never heard them argue or anything, you know. Usually they're out there doing their work, making their yard nice and keeping everything up, and it was a surprise.
You got to remember, domestic violence murders, you know, you never know when or where they're going to occur. They can occur in a $2 million house in the South End or a trailer in East Milton. It doesn't matter, and they're very hard to combat. I mean, how do you predict what's going to happen inside somebody's home? You just can't predict it.
Tequila Phillips was found in Wetumpka, Alabama, about 20 miles away from Montgomery. Santa Rosa deputies using a ping on her phone to track her. She was arrested by local police, now awaiting extradition to Florida. This is not Tequila Phillips' first run-in with the law, according to Sheriff Johnson, saying she was arrested in 2020 for domestic violence against Allen Phillips.
Shows you there was a cycle of violence going on. So, and he never broke that cycle. He got arrested one time, but then went right back to her, and then the next thing you know, here we are.
Johnson says she's facing murder without premeditation charges. In the studio, Karis Harmon, WEAR News.